Leo, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Today I'm here to do your reading for June. We're going to take a look at your overall general energy, what you may not see coming, and get some important advice today, as well as cards from 2 different oracle decks. Let's get started. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing this space with me today. It's a pleasure to be able to read for you, and thank you for all of your support. Whoop! I forgot to put one of the crystals back on the deck. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Leos tuning in. Thank you for your guidance. All right, we'll do one quick shuffle. This is the Life Navigator Oracle deck. I got this at a little arts and crafts fair over Memorial Weekend. Cute little find, along with some crystals. Let's see. Ooh, that one wants to come down. What else, Spirit? What else is Leo navigating in their lives during the month of June? Maybe that's the central message. We'll try one more time here. Anything else, Spirit? No. All right. Oh, okay. Yes. Just had to give it a minute. All right. This one's the most important. Well, you know what's interesting is I pulled for Libra just before you, and they had 4 as well. So we're going to take it. Love, inspiration, joy, and life's journey. Wow. You've got big energies that you're moving through this June. An awareness, right, of the things that inspire you, of the ways you want to capture the joy and the love that fuels your life. And also, you know, you're following your own inner compass. This has a lot to do with, I think you're kind of orienting your perspective, your mindset on life is easy instead of life is hard. I see this shift going on. Let's see. Love is the propellant that fuels our lives, the emotion that makes the world go round. Tough but gentle, full of creative fun, and absolute feel-good factor. Choose it and use it yet. Choose to approach your days in the month of June with love, right? And with the spirit of love. Inspiration. Insights and inspiration can flow when we relax and allow a playful, unhurried frame of mind. The best ideas come naturally. You could be led and guided to be more playful, and that might elicit an inspiring idea, right? Or an inspired idea from Spirit. Peacock. I feel this whole expression of your own unique individuality, Leo, the vibrancy of the sun, it's turning up. It's turning up in your world in June. Fear would always have us take the lesser path. Trust your intuition, step out in faith, and follow your joy. There will be roses along the way. I like that. I was just telling Libra that this morning on my way out with my daughter in the car really early, we saw a little old lady stopping to smell the roses, and it was so sweet. On this journey that is uniquely yours, follow your inner compass, follow your star, then you will always be shown the path that's right for you. Yeah, this is about following your own inner guidance system, right? Your own internal GPS as you navigate the days of June, and also doing it with love and joy, as well as inspiration. I think when you intend to go about your days with the spirit of love and joy, there's actually no stopping inspiration. All right, let's get started on your tarot spread. See what's initially coming out. 5 of Cups. You could be setting up, I don't know, you could be up in your head about something. Queen of Swords can be just a more, you know, you're thinking a lot. And as you're thinking, you know, be careful with your thoughts, because if you're thinking thoughts that make you feel really down, all right, for whatever reason, whatever it is that's making you feel down, Spirit is saying, become aware of where your mind wants to take you. There could be some feelings of sadness that are coming up, and that's okay. You can move through them. Just don't dwell on it for too long. Yeah, I think you're trying to get past some sadness, Leo, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. It could be with anyone in your life, a situation. There's lots of reasons why we might move through a little bit of sadness. I feel like this is what you're dealing with coming into this reading, that something has been sad, or maybe you have someone around you that's really sad and going through a difficult time, and you're trying to help them move along, right? You know, give them the good old, you know, pep talk. Maybe you're worried about someone around you. Ooh, all right. This is a beautiful energy. There is a connection in your life that is very important to you, that is your wish come true. What's at the bottom of the deck? You're trying to stabilize. Some of you could be married, going through some pain in, or a deep commitment. Whatever you're deeply committed to, there's some sort of spiritual lesson here around looking on the bright side of things. Well, you're either fears coming up or old past stuff is coming up, and you're trying to hold steady and not give up on each other. I'm getting that initial. It's interesting because I took yesterday off from doing public readings, and now I'm doing public readings today. And so there's a little bit of a chasm between me doing the other readings for June for Aries and Sag. And with you, and also with Libra, there's like this really big energy that I'm stepping into initially reading that Spirit really wants me to come, you know, almost comfort you with and alert you to. Like, if you're worried about a connection, I think it's going to be okay. It may not feel that way right now, but it's going to be okay. So that's an important message that I think some Leos out there need to hear, especially if you're going through marital woes. Yeah. Or woes in something that you're deeply committed to. Some of you, this doesn't have anything to do with romantic love, because lovers is about also the expression and the choice to show up in a state of love. And I think that a lot of you are committed to following and pursuing your dreams, and no longer will you dwell in the pain and the disharmony that you have felt and that you've had to cope with. You are overcoming that. All right. Now let's pull we're going to pull the opportunity and the challenge. Yeah, I'm just going to be organic with every reading today. Why not? They don't all have to be the same, right? And that might be something that you're realizing. Don't compare yourself to other people this month. Just stay in your own lane and be guided by your own inner knowing. As far as, I feel like you know everything's going to be okay, but there's been some stuff that's come up. I can't help but think you're either going through pain together with someone, or there's someone around you going through a lot of pain, and that's causing you pain. There's just hurt going on here, Leo. With someone in your life. Whoa, we're not doing that. Well, I've got this turned upside down right now. All right. Sorry about that. I got excited and I didn't even know what I was doing over here. Okay. Opportunity. Queen of Cups. Challenge. Eight of Swords. Ooh, there's some obstacles going on right now for the full expression of love to occur for whatever reason. Overall general energy for the month of June. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to bring it back together here. There's some sort of rift that you've been dealing with in your life. It could be a family fallout, a friendship fallout. A lot of you, this is a romantic connection fallout. It doesn't mean it ended. It just means that there's some stuff that's come up and you're trying to navigate it. And there's been some personal setbacks for both of you, I think, and sadness. I don't know if you have someone around you that's going through some depression here. But I feel like you're putting your arm around them and you're comforting them, or they're trying to comfort you over something. Maybe something happened at work, because we have Pentacle energy here, and there's some sadness going on. You could have family members trying to comfort you, or you're trying to comfort other people in your life for the month of June. Overall, I see things, like I said, it's like you're going through a rough patch in a connection, most of you. And let's keep going, though. What you don't see coming. Yeah, change in new beginning. You've got something really shifting in an important connection in your life. I think they're shifting, and that's causing you to feel better. The karmic wheel is turning. I think what you don't see coming is if you've, even around your own career, Libra had a similar energy as far as being divinely inspired and having that third eye light up, right? Knowing, all right, this is the direction. You've got an inner knowing here, and it could be what you're waiting on, and why everything feels a little murky and hard right now is You're trying to figure out how to work through a problem that has made the energy go down a little bit between you and another person. And when we see, it's almost like the Ace of Wands is like a flash of insight, truly, a divine inspiration, maybe even on how to handle what's been going on. What does this person need? What do I need? What do we need to do together? But I do see things improving. You know, this is fated change, taking control of the situation, being led and guided by intuition with the High Priestess. You could be wanting to start almost like a new chapter with someone, start over in some ways. This is a commitment for a lot of you where I don't know exactly what happened. Someone may have lost their job and or you lost your job, and it's, you know, when we have these major blows in a connection, it hits close to home and it hits that harmonious factor. It influences both people. So let's keep going. And then we have the advice from Spirit, the bottom here, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Four of Swords. Beautiful. I see the energy stabilizing. You've been going through a lot of instability with this person, but I do think that things are going to be stabilizing a lot. For some of you, you are really, the obstacles have been real. You've had a lot of challenges with this individual. Yeah. Great change is coming. I think that right now it's hard for you to imagine things getting better, but let's go into the opportunity here and the challenge, is we'll get some insight there over why someone is feeling pretty sad here. Again, yeah, you're ending a cycle with this person. And again, if this isn't a romantic connection, this could be some sort of blow at work where you're not as happy with the team surrounding you. You're not feeling as fulfilled. You could be inspired to go into a new direction, at least with the people you're sharing your work stories, you know, your work people. We spend so much time with people at work. So I think that for a lot of you who, we're not talking about love here, we're talking about your commitment to dream building and providing a lot more stability and monetary success and the struggles and the tribulations to get there. The energy is definitely shifting from hardship and, you know, this is not really working out for me, or you may not even be getting the pay that you want, to something new. You could be taking on a new project. This is something that you've been working toward. If you've had your sights set on even a new idea, if you're trying to cope with a problem at work, there's going to be a new idea that's going to be a new pathway here out of this energy of struggle. And you could be, for a lot of you, if this pertains to a connection, you are manifesting like hell your way out of an old cycle where there's been a lot of heaviness. Yeah, you're ready to lighten up the energy and bring more play and fun into this connection. The energy's been kind of stuck. I want to actually go into this Eight of Swords, the challenge here for the month of June. You could feel like there's just been so many obstacles and setbacks in the love department here, because Queen of Cups is an overabundance of love. Yeah, this is about coming together. You definitely have an opportunity to overcome this challenge. Whatever issues you've had with this person, you're definitely in a period of time where the challenges are about to be behind you here. But the only way to do that is it's time to start communicating, all right? You've got some communication blocks. You might not be talking about the things that you need to talk about with this person in order to get back on the same page together. Leo, I see what you want here. You want, and if this has to do with work, you want the energy to shift. You're just like, man, I'm ready for things to feel better in all things, you know, because we have the Fool's energy here. I think that when it comes to this challenge of yours, you know what's needed is a willingness to surrender from the old yuckiness. And I'm sorry, I mean, my house is rattling, y'all. Someone's doing some major digging in my backyard, and my house is rattling. It's okay, there's no earthquake going on over here. Yeah, and for you all, it's also this reflection of you might have been going through these little earthquakes in a connection. And if you the challenge is, are you going to talk about it? If you talk about things and you really address the issues from an open-hearted place, it could shift the energy big time. From a state of we're stuck, we're not getting out of this, this sucks, whether it's at work or at home, to wow, okay, we got a new direction here. Let's go here. You may even be compelled to go on a trip to get someone out of a funk. I feel like someone's in a funk around you. And this may even be a trip to like the snack bar, right? at your office. Because there's just, the energy's been stuck. And the challenge is coming out of that energy. All right, the Queen of Cups here. Why is the Queen of Cups here in your opportunity? Unconditional love, keeping the love right front and center. We got that in the opening here. Something about being unconditionally loving towards someone. I feel like someone around you is going through a really hard time, Leo. Could be a parent, could be a family member here. Yeah, there's the opportunity here. A lot of you, this is a marriage. And the spiritual lesson is not giving up on something, even when it's hard. And that's marriage is not easy. Just because you get married doesn't mean all your problems go away. If you've recently gotten married, I think that you're trying to have excitement back. And if this is someone you've been with for a while, you're trying to bring fresh, new, positive, let's go out and have fun. Let's get reacquainted. It's almost as though you've been letting someone be, but now you're like, I can't let them be anymore because it's now we're going down the wrong direction. Again, this is like maintaining a positive mindset. Now, a lot of you, I feel like I'm really reading a lot of big energy shifts around love and around work right now for June for people. So that's why I'm talking about a lot about both. You might have a new beginning in work even where you're ready to go in a new direction and commit yourself, right? Because you want to make more money. You've got a lot to offer. I feel like Spirit wants to hand you a new opportunity. The karmic wheel is changing. What are you going to commit to when it comes to your work life so you can be more abundant, so you can have more stability? I think too, you're coming into a beautiful balance within yourself, Leo, if you allow these changes to happen. If you hold on tight and you don't surrender control, you may find yourself getting stuck with someone else in their own stuff. There is definitely something going on around you that's affecting you. I don't know if it's a coworker or a family member or if you're married and it's your spouse. So this is about you committing to staying stable, but allowing changes to occur that bring more love in, less restriction, less not talking. I feel like you're not talking about what someone... I don't know if someone has to get something off their chest around you, Leo, or you need to, but once that occurs, the energy won't be as challenging anymore for either of you. I want to find out with the overall general energy why there's some sadness going on here. Maybe around things, you're just not working well together with this person like you normally do. Like it's not as harmonious for some reason. Let's find out why. Someone's... Ooh, I see. We have the Empress, the Four of Cups, and the Devil. Someone around you lost their status, or you. There's something around someone that is in your life who maybe took some sort of karmic fall, and they are stuck. We're talking Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles energy with the Devil. It's like they're trying to wiggle their way out of their own fear. Someone's trapped in their own fear. And I think you're witnessing this. And you're trying everything in your power to just hold steady and maintain calm, steady center. But I think that in your head, you're like, oh my God, like, I think you're very concerned about somebody. And you're trying to find clarity, Ace of Swords, in this connection. It's like someone's showing up, like, in their ego self. You may even be trying to go on a trip with them to get them out of this funk. This is also the fears that come up in a connection over some disappointments when all you need to do is nurture the love to get out of this. This is like what you call like silent estrangement. Let's just not talk about what's going on here. But you got to. You're going to have to if you want to get back on the same page, because I know that's your desire, Leo, here. Someone could be, numbing, or someone could just be facing their fears around some sort of loss in their life around you. I don't think this is you, Leo. This definitely feels external, but it's got you worried. It's been painful. I feel like you're trying to take on someone else's pain. All right, let's see what your intuition is leading. This change, though, there's the significant shift that's going to happen this month around this situation. Yeah, this is a connection that means a hell of a lot to you. It feels like you can't. In order for you to really listen to your intuition, it's about really dropping into that emotional intelligence that you have, Leo. But it's almost like you can't rescue anyone right now. You can't make anybody change, and you can't pull anyone out of a downward state necessarily. You can hold their hand, but you can't fight the fight for them. So I think you want so badly to take someone's pain with the King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. But your intuition is telling you, do not mess with someone else's stuff. I think you're trying to hold back. I'm telling you, but it's making you feel afraid. Your intuition is saying, yeah, someone else's fear is pinging your fear, and you're trying to move past it. What you don't see coming is that you're going to be moving past this fear as long as you make healthy emotional decisions. If you make decisions based on fear of loss, it's going to make things harder, and it's going to push this person even further away. If you get insecure over the way they're showing up and you make it your fault, I think whatever they're going through has nothing to do with you, Leo. Please don't internalize it. That's what I'm feeling here. Don't internalize someone else's pain and make it your problem, or make it your problem to fix, or you're the problem. I think what they're going through, some sort of wake-up call. They're looking at their fear. They're looking at their demons. They're disappointed. They're down. I really don't think it has anything to do with you, but it's really affecting you, Leo. But I do see the advice from Spirit is to keep doing your healing work. You are manifesting greater stability here. Also, when it comes to your work life, I feel like you could be really working hard on some goals around saving money. You're saving up for something, and your intuition is telling you just watch your spending, that there's some new inspirations that you're saving up for. You could be deciding, I want to, buy a new car, or, save up for a down payment for a house, or go on that luxury vacation, or just a vacation period. You're going through a challenge with someone around you. That's all I know. And it's spiking in the month of June. But what it's calling upon you to do is to communicate. Communicate, Leo. What is this manifestation energy? This is your advice from Spirit. They want you to work on manifesting healing frequencies within and around you, so the energy can stabilize. This commitment, I think a lot of you, this is about a commitment, because we have the Hierophant here. It's also the spiritual lesson. Yeah, another Queen of Cups. Yeah. I feel like whoever is going through this, it feels like a feminine energy. Or this is their if it's a man going through this, it's hitting their ability to need to soften. They need to soften. They need to show up more vulnerably. And that's what's hard. Even if it's a woman, it's like they're softening and they don't like it. They're being more vulnerable because of what has broken them open, and they don't like it. And right now, the advice from Spirit for you for June is to show them unconditional love, and to come up with a plan to bring in new inspiration, new joy, new delight, new wonder, new harmony, new happiness. And that may mean you got to do some planning, right? Also, this is about you manifesting a beautiful new beginning for yourself where you're going to have a greater capacity to feel the love. I think you're trying to bring the love back in a connection, Leo. And you're being led and guided to do this with so much hope. Like, you have a lot of hope and faith that this person is going to bounce back. And I think that if you hold steady in that frequency and you don't let your fears and doubts and insecurities get the better of you, and you don't cling out of any need to control or any kind of feeling of insecurity, because obviously if someone's going around someone around you going through a hard time, you're going to get, like, obviously you're going to feel worried. There's worry here. And you're reassessing and reevaluating this. You will overcome this. Yeah. And you've got strength on your side. Lean into your Leo sensibilities. You know, you're a bright light. You may be trying to cheer this person up around you. It could be a close friend too, someone that you've got all these memories with. You've had a lot of history, and there's a deep commitment to help someone through a difficult time. I actually want to go through this Four of Swords. What's going to be the healing energy Spirit wants you to bring into this connection? Ooh, it's around trust and things coming back into balance. Yeah, this is definitely a very important person, because we have the Queen and King of Cups. We have the Queen and King of Pentacles here. And so this is about bringing in more love, more unconditional love, more emotional intelligence, so it can be grounded again in the here and now, in the world. Because there's something that someone around you is navigating, and balance is needed. So it's almost as though while they do their healing work, it's inspiring you to do your healing work, and then you're bringing new frequencies together where you can have a brand new beginning and go toward new things. I don't know if things have gotten stagnant or someone's lost their job and they're really lost at the moment and they're facing their darkness. Someone's having to do some deep shadow work. And I think that's kicking up your shadow. And the healing that needs to happen too between you is in the trust. Rebuilding the trust, because that's what spikes when this person goes into their darkness, whatever that is. If they have episodes where they just disappear, or they get into a frequency of resistance, you're being called to hold steady here and to work on this, to try to bring more balance back to this connection through communicating, so you can start in a fresh new energy. Yeah, this is navigating, changes that happen in long-term connections. And it's not always easy. Let's get a final pull just to wrap up this message. Any other words that Spirit wants to throw your way? Yeah, you're wrapping up a cycle. You're looking at everything that's happened between you and this person. And you're taking I think you are taking a look at things. And you're also taking a look at how far you've come in your work and what you need to do in your goals, in setting new standards for yourself with bringing in more money. This is harvest time where you are actually gaining more momentum in your monetary sector of your life, but also knowing you're not quite there yet, because the 7 is 3 pentacles shy away from where you want to be. So you're wrapping up a cycle where you've made great advances in your work life, and you're also reevaluating what you need to do to get even further, as well as how much you've advanced in this relationship together and how much work there still is yet to do. And is it worth it? Yes. Right? You have a lot of wisdom behind you when you have the World. You've gone through almost everything you could possibly go through with this person and with your work. And you've learned a lot along the way, Leo. All right. But as far as the month of June, I think you're coming out of some heavier energies. Change is on the horizon between you and another person. Don't let their darkness rub off on you. If they're doing a lot of shadow work, just hold that space, right, of unconditional love. Make some new plans to go out and do some fun things this month. I think that's going to bring more of that connectivity back between you. Take a trip, even if it's just a staycation and you binge watch some stuff and you order in. I feel like bringing that spirit of friendship and peace and harmony to a connection can really work wonders on someone's psyche. Someone's going to a bad place in their psyche here. This is a deep soul bond. Yeah, a lot of you, this is someone you're working slowly but surely your way out of some issues. There's been a lot of confusion on how to help them and how to help the relationship. You could be seeking a a counselor or someone who's going to help you both navigate coming out of this. Some of you may be needing to go back to couples counseling or individual counseling to address some things. It's really going to come down to communication here. It will shift all the energies that you're dealing with, Leo, if you communicate with this person about what you're feeling and they communicate with you. Because this is the thing, if you don't talk about things, you're not going to feel connected. Communication is everything when it comes to our connections. Healthy, constructive communication, not where the hell are you? Like, I'm sick of you being depressed. No, you're not saying that. I know you're not. But I know deep down you're like, how long am I going to carry this person in their own darkness and their own stuff? And like, this has been lingering and I just want for the two of us to get back to a better place. I know what you want and I think you're going to get it, but it's not without doing the work. But justice will be served here by addressing the fear and stabilizing this connection. It's okay to be afraid. Once you admit that and you release the control and you communicate, things get better. All right, what's the final pull here? And then we're going to do the gateway of light activation. Leo, navigate the changes. Better changes, bigger changes in this connection are at hand. You're working through some pain, or someone around you is working through their own individual pain. Okay, yeah. Ten of Wands, Hangman, yeah, and the Hermit. Leo, I think too it's important for you to protect your energy and to spend time with yourself. I think the more you spend time with yourself, the more the energy will lighten. I feel like you're trying to hold someone up right now, and you've been doing it for a while, and you're getting tired, okay? And Spirit wants you to go within. There's some spiritual lessons here too around overgiving, and yeah, I just feel like, Leo, whoever it is that you're trying to support, who is going through a real hardship, and it feels like the energy is never going to shift, the way out of this is for you to shine your own light a little bit brighter. Make sure you don't neglect yourself through this. I think you're deeply concerned about somebody. And if you neglect yourself, it's funny when we shift, the energies around us shift. So whatever you need to do for and this again could be this deep, there's something deep going on here. It's almost though that this has become such a burden in your life that your only way out of it is to look at what it's supposed to teach you. All right, let's go into the gateway of light activation. And once you get that lesson and you heal and you work through that, things will get better. Yeah, I think you're going through a major, almost like you went into a valley with somebody and you're having a hard time getting out of that valley. And you can't do it alone. You know what I mean? You're not responsible for getting someone out of their own valley. All right. Sorry about that. There were 3 that flipped over. We just need one, Spirit, please. The gateway of light activation. Leo, this is going to culminate the energy pretty well for you. There we go. This is very similar to Libra, where there was like this energy that, sorry, I just hit a cord here of the mic. So my camera wiggled. Yeah, you're trying to wiggle your way out of some hard energies. But this person is your wish. And you don't want to see them in pain. All right. So we have the top energy is the message, but then it's being reinforced by a message underneath. Venusian Galactic Council, star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. The Temple of Truth is about letting your emotions out. You're not talking, you're not expressing something, Leo, especially to this person. Maybe you don't want to address what you're witnessing and you're scared that they're going to just throw it all at you. But I feel like if you really do it with love and with the spirit of concern, I think that it will be received better than you think it will. There's something around you being authentic with what you're feeling and expressing it. That's underneath this Venusian Galactic Council. What is this one? Last one. Okay. This is a call to action. You are being asked to step up and create the changes you want to see in the world. You have a reason for being here, and you have the potential to inspire, support, and heal your corner of the world. Yeah, we got a lot of that energy. Don't let this information scare you or overwhelm you, for you are being prepared energetically to step into this role. The ideas you've been having recently are divine downloads, but you aren't being called to make dramatic changes to your life, simply to move forward step by step. The Venusian Galactic Council will reveal more information to support you. Be aware of downloads of information and spiritual signs, for they are confirmation that you are on the right path. Yeah, this High Priestess energy that we got here right smack dab in the middle, that was reinforced by the King of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. I think that you're getting a lot of divine downloads around the way through this and the way out of this valley. Yeah, you're not happy about something, and your intuition is really spiking right now, but just try to maintain your own emotional center. Don't take on someone else's battles. That's a warning I'm getting for you for June. Anyone who's coming towards you in a desperate hour of need, or if you've been watching your significant other go through a hard time, you can hold their hand, but they got to do the work too, all right? Express what you need to express. Speak your truth, all right, Leo? That's what it feels like. Speak your truth and answer the call. I think they're trying to guide you to your own light body as well, to say things that need to be said to this individual. This actually even feels like for some of you, this could be, what do they call this? Like a divine intervention, where you might even be intervening around someone who's going through a crisis, a health crisis, just coming to someone's aid around you. Someone could be going through some sort of mental health crisis or a physical challenge, and giving them as much love as you possibly can, and try not to worry about what you can't control. That's the thing. You're worried about what you can't control, but there's going to be a shift in the energy. You know, we all go through hard times. Try not to take on the burdens around you, and hold steady. Things are going to get better. I really do think that everything's going to come back into balance. This is about your healing work and their healing work, and the hardships that we all endure in life along the way, and what that brings up within us. Okay, it's for stuff that we need to look at and to shift and to change. Make sure you keep doing your spiritual work. I'm seeing a very deep undercurrent of you. Do not lose sight of your individuality, your own path, your own healing when it comes to anyone you're dealing with on the outside of you. Okay. All right. I hope that helps. I'll see you in the next one, Leo. Take care.